All right, let's go now to, how about we go to the Philippines, halfway around the world. We'll talk with Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel.
Good day, Pastor Farley. How are you?
Hey, doing great.
Um, that's good. Just a quick question only. What is your grace message about Lent?
About
Because yeah, we
Lent.
celebrate.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. What is the grace perspective on Lent? Well, if you don't know what Lent is basically a period of about, it was 40 days. It's 40 days leading up to Easter, and it's this tradition. Many Christian denominations and movements have a time of fasting, prayer, sacrifice, penance, giving things up. You know, you've heard someone say, "What are you giving up for Lent?" And somebody might say, "Well, I gave up chocolate for Lent." And everybody's just sort of, oh, wow, okay, you gave up chocolate. Ooh. And so, where does this come from, this idea? Well, it can be traced back many centuries, and people were using it as sort of a preparation for Easter, and they're trying to mirror or symbolize the 40 days that Jesus spent in the wilderness. Now, from a grace perspective, you're asking me, it's not about what we give up. I mean, anybody's free to celebrate Lent if they want to, but the gospel is not about what we give up. It's about what Jesus gave up. He gave his whole life up. So when Jesus gave his life, it seems kind of trivial that we're going to give up chocolate. Or, hey, look at me. I'm going to give up almonds for 10 days. Or, I'm going to give up television for 3 days or whatever. Whatever we think we're doing there, I mean, are we symbolizing the 40 days in the desert? God doesn't need us to do that. Are we symbolizing the wilderness and the temptations and everything? Well, God doesn't need us to create an analogy for that. That's already happened. Jesus already did that. He's already fulfilled all of that. So prophecy has been fulfilled, the law has been fulfilled, the sacrifice has been made. Jesus said it is finished. What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? You want to do something in remembrance of Jesus? Well, it's called the Lord's Supper. How about we do that? And that's not abstaining from something, that's actually eating and drinking something. So God doesn't need us to abstain from foods. In fact, the New Testament talks about that, right? It warns about the false humility that is created in a scenario where we're abstaining from marriage and abstaining from certain foods, and we think we're accomplishing some grand feat for God. Now, again, if you're celebrating Lent and you're happy to do it and it's just a free choice you want to do because, oh, I don't know, you had memories as a kid of doing it, whatever. I mean, you know what? We're free in Christ. But what I'm saying is that's not a weight around any Christian's neck. We are free in Christ. And the gospel message is not, what have you given up for God? The gospel message is, look at what Jesus gave up for you. So the humble thing is actually to be a receiver, not trying to pay him back, but to be a receiver. And so I hope that helps, my friend. It doesn't gain us any more forgiveness. It doesn't gain us any more righteousness. It doesn't gain us any more status with God. Our relationship is 100% solid and secure and stable because of what Jesus has done, not because of what we're doing. So thanks for your question there in the Philippines, and reach out to us again anytime. Great to hear from you.